She's Cat.
And he's Mr. B.
And we're just taking a little stroll this afternoon. And we're going to do a video about it, kind of get to know us.
Well, actually, we have about 10 questions, 10 or 12 questions we're going to ask. So I'm going to start.
As we're walking.
And I'm going to ask Mr. B. Mr. B, where were you born?
I was born in Russellville, Alabama, but moved when I was a baby to Muscle Shoals, Alabama. That's on the Tennessee River in northern Alabama.
Does that make you a swamper?
Yeah, I was a Muscle Shoals swamper because
no, you weren't.
I had a studio. Well, all the musicians up there that played
you knew the swampers.
music. I knew most of the swampers.
Okay. You
a lot
want
of
to
people
ask me where I was born?
Yes.
Because we don't want to hear your long story.
Cat, where were you born?
I was born in Jacksonville, Florida, in St. Vincent's Hospital.
All right.
Okay, next question. How big was your family?
My family I was the oldest, and I had a brother and a sister.
So you're the oldest of 3?
I'm the oldest of 3.
Ask me how many people.
How many people were in your family?
3. I'm the oldest of 3. I only have sisters, no brothers.
No brothers.
Okay, next question. What did your mom and dad do?
My dad was a welder, pipe fitter. He worked on Wilson Dam and Pickwick Dam, all the dams up there on the Tennessee River. He was in construction. And my mother was a housewife, or, oh, got trees. Oh.
Why don't we sit down here?
No, let's just walk a little further.
Okay, I'm fine.
We need the exercise, right?
You're panting.
Well, hey, I only got one leg. Oh, well, most people may not know that, but
what was your mother a housewife? Okay, you're going to ask me what my parents did?
Well, let me tell them about that first.
Oh, boring.
No, boring. Well, anyway, when I was 23, I worked for...
Oh, you mean your leg?
Yeah, because they might wonder why I'm wobbling.
Your mom and dad.
Well, I understand. We'll go back to that. But when I was 23, I was working for the railroad, and I got knocked off of a car. And,
a car? What is a car?
A railroad car.
Okay.
And couldn't get my left leg out of the way, but at least I did get my head out of the way. And I got run over by a train, a damned old train. Anyway, a lot of people can't say that. Most people think I'm a veteran, but I'm not.
You're an AKA.
Yeah, I'm above the knee amputee and have been for 45 years.
Woohoo! Okay, I met him after he lost his leg.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you want? Ask me what my mom and dad did?
People were wondering. Yes.
I want to talk
what did
about
your mom
me.
and dad do?
I want to talk about me. I want to talk about me.
Stop. What did your mom and dad do?
My mother was a homemaker. My father owned his own business. He had a wrecker service and a body shop. That means he towed cars and repaired cars. Ooh, look, frogs.
Oh, no frog. Oh, yes.
Let's show them.
Wait till we get there. My first granddaughter, she can't stand frogs. So all over Jacksonville, people have placed these frogs. And
they're heavy.
They're ceramic frogs. These are plain, but a lot of them are colored different, all painted. But you find them everywhere. But anyway.
We don't know why.
We have no idea why.
Maybe we'll find out the story.
Yeah.
Okay, Larry B.
Well, I guess you can hear the ambulances and stuff in the background, but we have no idea what's happening.
Tell me about yourself growing up.
Well,
that's like a second part of 3 somehow.
Well, I had fun when I grew up. We played outside all the time. We didn't have all the social media stuff or games, video games.
You mean you were born before 2000?
Yeah, I was born in 1949. When were you born?
I was born in 1953.
Yes.
July 26th, mark your calendars.
And I just had my birthday yesterday.
Yeah, Larry didn't celebrate his much. He doesn't tell anybody. I tell everybody.
I don't care.
July 26, 1953. I'll be 65 this July.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, you want to sit down yet?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm good too.
And let's see.
You're
I'm running you off the road. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so you wanted to hear about me growing up?
I do.
Are you done telling us about you?
Tell us about yourself growing up.
You didn't tell us about any sports you played? Or?
Okay, well I played football, basketball, track, and
what was your favorite?
In high school. My favorite was basketball. I loved playing basketball.
What kind of school did you go to?
I went to Muscle Shoals High School. It was a new school in the area, and that was it.
What elementary school did you go to?
I went to Highland Park Elementary School, and it was in Muscle Shoals also.
I thought you went to Mars Hill.
Oh, I did. I went to Bible school for 6 years.
How could you forget that?
Well, I don't know. Hey, I'm not 65, I'm 68.
Oh, that's true. You have 3 more years on your brain.
That's right.
All right, so now you want to know about me?
Yeah, let's tell me about you.
Okay. I went to Catholic school for my first 8 years, and then I started going to public school. And in Catholic school we had nuns, and I didn't think they were male or female. I thought they were a third gender.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh. I didn't realize that. And where am I going?
All right, we made it down to the river.
Okay. And what else? I had really a great time in 9th grade, my first full public school year.
Yeah.
Got my first boyfriend, went to parties, and
Oh, you went to parties?
yeah. And then my dad, when I got old enough to drive, because he was in the car business, gave me a Corvette as my first car, a red Corvette with white side ducts, a
I know, I've seen pictures.
1959 Corvette Stingray.
You were lucky.
I was hot stuff in high school.
That's
No, I
very,
really
very
wasn't.
true.
I really wasn't. I just had a hot car.
Yeah.
And then I would say I was a pretty obedient kid
Yeah.
in high school, and in school.
Well, I had to be. I got my butt whooped when
Yeah,
I
me
was
too.
little.
Me too.
Hey, but it
And-
was good.
And
Made me a better
then
person.
I went to college in LaGrange, Georgia, at LaGrange College for just a
Yeah.
little bit. And then I fell into this job at Amtrak, where I
Yeah.
worked for the railroad, and that's how I met you. And
So,
that's
that's
about
exactly
me growing
right.
up. We
Well-
had fun as kids. We played outside till it got dark. Played
Yeah.
a lot of games with my neighbors. I'm still friends with Margaret Rose, who lived right across the street from us
Yeah.
from the time I was 4 years old.
Well,
Okay.
I moved away from all of my friends that were in Muscle Shoals because I've been living here for 41 years.
Well, plus
but
sprinkling in other places.
But I started singing country music in a band called the Dixie Playboys back in about 1969 or 70. That was my first band. We played country music. I played the stand-up snare drum and sang. And then after I lost my leg in 1973, well, I really didn't lose it. I knew where it was. But anyway, after I got run over by the train, I bought a recording studio. It was the same recording studio where Percy Sledge cut "When a Man Loves a Woman."
When a man
Sing it,
loves
baby.
a woman.
And so I had that for 2 years, and I had just sold it when I met Kat.
Me.
Yes. So now
And that's your favorite memory of all.
it is my favorite memory of all, and I'll never forget it.
Let's
What else
see.
we got on here?
Did you play sports? We already asked that. I did play sports as well. I was not very committed, and as soon as it became time to do any kind of competition, I quit. I don't know why my mother didn't make me, but my daughters say the same thing about them. Why didn't you make me do such and though? It's like, whatever, you can't make kids that age do stuff. But I played, I was a guard in the girls basketball team. I was the captain of the girls bound ball team. It's like volleyball, but you do it on the ground.
Yeah.
I was a member of GAA, the Girls Athletic Association.
Yeah.
That's in 9th grade. And then I started working. Once I started working, I just sat.
Yeah.
And that's what I've done since then.
All right, I'm not going to go through how many jobs I had because I did a little bit of everything.
Okay.
But I did live in the country on a farm for.
Was that your favorite thing as a child?
It was one of my favorite things growing up, living on a farm. We raised cotton and soybeans and pigs and horses, and I had a horse for about 2 years. We rode in horse
That was
shows
your
everywhere.
Uncle
Aubrey,
and Aunt Belvy?
named Belvy.
Ain't Belvy?
And
wanna know
I
my
had so
favorite
much
memory?
fun. The country memories are a lot of fun living in the country.
I know, I wish I could have done that.
Yes.
My favorite memory also has to do with the country. It was going to my grandma Michler's house, and now where she lives is not in the country, but when we were little, that same place was in the middle of the country. And
Yeah.
my grandma had 12 children, so I had lots of cousins, and I loved going to Grandma Michler's house because we
Yeah.
always had a ball. Plus she kept infants for Catholic Charities, so she always had 6 or 7 babies there, and little babies, and I learned how to take care of little babies and take diapers off the line and fold diapers and bathe babies, and it was total heaven. Plus, I
Oh,
loved
and
my
something
cousins.
else we should probably say is that we both came from our mothers both had huge families.
They both had 12 kids in
Yeah,
the
they
family.
had 12 kids in each family. So when I came to Florida and met Kathy, they used to have family reunions in
Florida.
in
yeah.
St. Augustine, and there would be 300 or 350 people. I had never been around that many people, and they were all kin and knew each other.
They were all Michlers.
So-
M-I-C-K-L-E-R, pronounced Michler. and that's a North Florida name. Well, it's not in other parts of the country, and in some parts of the country they call it Mickler, but down here it's pronounced Mickler. We have Mickler's Pier at the beach, and my relatives actually came from, in the 1700s, a lot of them were Spanish, and they were taken in as indentured slaves in an indigo plantation, which was down in New Smyrna Beach area, and they ended up having to escape because the man kept them there and starved them, and they came to St. Augustine, and that's part of the beginnings of my family in the St. Augustine area. Okay,
What
so
else is on there?
what is your favorite food, LB?
Hamburgers.
Yep.
Don't even have to think about it. I could eat hamburgers for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. I love hamburgers.
You want to know my favorite food?
But I have many favorite foods. Okay, that's just if I was let's say if I was on death row and they said, what would you like as your last meal, it would definitely be hamburgers. Okay, and not cheeseburgers, just hamburgers. But I love lots of food. As you can tell by looking at me.
I don't have a favorite food.
You don't?
Do you think I have a favorite food? I love everything. I mean, I love
You do love everything, so yeah, you know.
I love chocolate.
Yeah, you do love chocolate.
But for food, like I love ribeyes. I love lots of different kind of steaks.
Yeah, we do love all
I love
food.
roast beef. I think I love roast beef.
Okay.
I love roast beef.
We will make some more
roast beef. Okay, so let's see what
cooking
else.
videos. What else is on
What's
here?
your favorite candy?
You know, I'm not a big sweet eater, but when I was a kid,
No, you love Heath bars.
oh yeah, it's my favorite candy.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a
yes,
short
Heath
answer.
bar. Yeah, short answer.
What's my favorite candy?
Your favorite candy is?
It's hard to
you
pick.
love Heath bars too.
I do love Heath bars.
So,
but it's not my favorite.
you actually milk chocolate is your favorite,
Yep,
I think.
milk chocolate. I love dark
Just a regular
chocolate, but
Hershey
I
bar,
love
but yeah,
milk
she
chocolate.
loves milk chocolate.
Like a Hershey bar with all.
Okay, what else is on there?
Okay, what's your favorite drink?
Beer? No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, well I do.
You don't drink a lot of beer.
I don't drink a lot of beer. Well, I did drink more when I was younger. Now I drink a beer every once in a while. But I can't drink over.
Not even a whole beer.
I can't drink
sometimes.
over 3. Yeah, it's like I can't do it anymore.
Over
and,
3? I have never seen you drink 3 beers.
But
in
I
one
drink
time.
beer because I love the taste of it. I really do. And I was in the music business, so we
My
were learning a lot
favorite
of
drink
drinking.
is, I'm going to say what I really enjoy with food is tea, iced tea.
Yeah.
And I like it sweet, but not as sweet as some people.
Yeah.
But I like it sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Okay,
is your
what is-
favorite television show?
Well, I'm going back in the day. My favorite, I have a lot of favorite television shows now. My favorite television show of all time is the Andy Griffith Show.
Yeah, me too.
I think if we had more shows like that, our whole society would be better. If our kids watched shows like that, they had good lessons.
What's your favorite current TV show?
My favorite The Walking Dead, of
Yeah,
course.
you'd say that.
I mean, when you start watching The Walking Dead, you can't stop, or you know, I can't stop, and cause I do love it. Okay, and I love The Blacklist, and I love all kinds of stuff. So.
I'm going to say if you were interested,
Yeah.
my favorite television show is probably Big Bang Theory right now.
Oh yeah.
I like that for a
What-
quick
what
little.
about The Walking Dead? Do you
I
like
love
that
The
too?
Walking Dead, but I
Okay.
think my favorite thing to just watch for a show is Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
And then, what is your favorite movie of all time?
Avatar.
Mine is Lonesome Dove. Okay.
And well, that's actually
Lonesome
a
Dove.
television series, but
It doesn't
Lonesome
matter, it's
Dove
still a movie, and it's my favorite.
and Urban Cowboy. I loved Urban Cowboy. Back when that movie came out, I went and bought a pickup truck.
Robert Duvall, Lonesome Dove. It's my favorite. Okay.
I went and got me a Ford pick-em-up truck, in which I have a Ford pick-em-up truck today
What's your
too.
favorite song?
Oh, my singing, of course. Don't forget to go to my channel, Grandpa Smooter. I sing classic country music on Grandpa Smooter. I'm plugging my
Shameless
channel.
plug.
I don't care.
My favorite song is Darling You Send Me.
Okay.
You know that song?
I like it. I love the 60s music, but I love a lot of music.
Send me.
So-
Who sang that?
Oh, I don't know.
Can't think of his name right now.
I thought Al Green was your favorite
Ooh.
singer.
He's my favorite singer, but my favorite song is that
See,
song.
I know you better than you
Send
do.
Me. Al Green.
Okay.
I love
What
Al
else
Green.
is on there?
What was your first job?
Oh my goodness. My very first job was pumping gas at a gas station right
What was it called?
above my house. I could walk to work. It was called the KO station, and gas was 26 cents a gallon, and you could buy buck oil in glass bottles for 10 cents a bottle.
That's insane. You're
I
old.
know, I'm very old.
My first job, my first real job, not like babysitting, but my first real job was working at a bakery. It was Boyer's Bakery, and I learned to really love coffee and brownies there. And I got to bring home all the leftover food that was like a day old that they couldn't sell, or 2 days old, and we'd take it home and take it to Mom and we'd freeze it.
Oh.
And what else? I used to have to scrub their pans. Oh,
Awesome.
That was no, that was not
Okay.
awesome.
Oh, I know. I had a job peeling potatoes one time at a restaurant. I hated that. It was terrible.
Okay, and I think that's it, unless you want to tell us what your favorite memory is, real favorite
Well,
memory.
you're my favorite memory of all.
No, what's your real favorite memory?
When I met you, that's my favorite memory.
Meeting me on the phone or in person?
In person, when I first saw you, laid eyes on you.
It was a pretty fun day.
Yes, it was.
I'll go with that.
Okay, so I know if you've been watching our channel,
But I loved having my babies.
Oh yes. Well, you said
There's
my favorite.
There's so many.
You know there is, and there's a lot of favorite memories, and I have a ton of them, and they're all precious. But what was I going to say?
I think you were saying we're going to sign off for now.
No, well, I was going to say that if you've listened to our channel, you know that we've been reading our 41-year-old love letters. So we're going to finish up one more. Our next video is going to be we're going to read the last two. We're going to skip a lot because, I mean, there was no social media, so the only thing we had was a line telephone and
these aren't the
and
last
letters.
two. The last two we're going to read.
Right, but we're going to read the two more letters, and then we'll be done with that series. And you can see a little bit of how we fell in
I don't know if
love.
they know that we met over the phone at work in like July or August, and we were married. We started writing letters in
Yes.
October, and we were married January the
January.
8th, Elvis's birthday, 1977.
I think you told them that on one of the videos.
I did,
Yes,
just
I
in
think
case
so.
you don't
But
remember.
Anyway, yeah.
We got married really quick.
Yeah, we did because
we
we
got
couldn't.
married in a fever.
Hotter than a pepper sprout.
Hotter than a pepper sprout. Okay, we're
But
going to
anyway,
sign off.
yeah, and don't forget check out our other channels. As many of you know on here, because you watch her, she's your fly lady. She's Fly Lady Cat also, besides being Cat. And
I think we're in the dark, babe.
I'm Mr. B, but I also have a channel called Grandpa Smooter. Well, let's see. We don't know.
Yeah, we're
well,
totally
let's
in
get
the
some
dark.
sunshine in your eyes.
Mm.
All right, so hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our channel before you leave.
Hey, and we're trying to get, how many subscribers?
Well, we need 10,000.
We need 10,000 views.
No, we need 10.
10,000
Yeah, we need 10,000
views.
views.
How many
yeah.
views have we had yet?
We've gotten some new subscribers, and we appreciate all of you.
It's a new little channel. We haven't been promoting
I don't know, but YouTube changed their thing anyway, where you don't get
Doesn't
paid.
matter.
It don't matter. Yeah,
10,000 views is
Yeah.
our goal. So tell everybody you know to come watch us
Yeah,
and sign
and
up
spread
for
the
us.
word.
Yeah, we'll put more
and,
and more stuff out. It'll be fun.
Yep,
We think it'll be fun.
that's right.
We'll see you later. And
Until
remember,
we see you again.
happy
happy trails.
Bye.